So in this episode right here, we're not going to be unveiling any mystery rewards. I just wanted to show you guys where I'm currently at. So as I said, or I said this, but I cut that part out, I'm going to keep this one in. I'm a lot further than what I display on every single video I upload at 3 p.m. Eastern. The only reason why I'm a lot further is because I'm still grinding the program, but I want to do one mystery reward reveal a day. So we have 1,045 stars, and if you're looking at our progression, we're 25 out of 75 in terms of hitting 75 home runs with any all-star players. We need 3 more Battle Royale wins to get an extra 50, so that would put us at 1095. And then we need about 4 more Conquest games for another 50, so that would put us at 1,145. Not only that, but there are new moments that did end up coming out, so that should at least give us an extra 50. So that is 1,195. Then we have some daily missions we could do. So essentially we're at 1,200. That's what I'm trying to say. By the time we finish today's video, or by the time we finish grinding today, we should be at 1,200. But these are the rewards you're gonna be getting from doing the Conquest map. These are all of them. I'm gonna go ahead and do an entire guide on doing the Conquest map, and that's gonna be right after this. But I wanted to put the rewards in the beginning so you all could see them. I hope you guys appreciated this. Make sure you hit that like button and red subscribe button, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next one. But for this instance, you're about to see the video, or the actual video, or the guide, whatever you want to call it. You're about to see it. Let's go. Now that the 11th inning Conquest map is out, let's look at the goals before we enter the Conquest map. Now there is a goal that you have to steal 2 million fans, and this Conquest map will give you 30 program stars towards the 11th inning program. Now, seeing that you need to steal 2 million fans, obviously you're going to have to play the steal fans face at least once, play it on difficulty veteran, and there you will get your 2 million fans. Now, I had to restart because I did not take the best route to show you all. So this time around, I'll show you all the best route, and I'll go right after the Chicago Cubs. That's the first thing we're doing. So there is another hidden reward if you go straight after the Kansas City Royals, which is going to be 500 stubs. So once you get right here, what you're going to do is you're going to skip to steal fans. You're going to face the Cubs on veteran difficulty. After you face the Cubs on veteran difficulty and get yourself 2 million fans, obviously you're going to go to the reinforced phase. We're going to reinforce our leading territory, and then we're going to move these 4 million fans, which you should have in total about 8 to 10 million, since you got an extra 2, or you might have 9 million fans in this leading territory. And all you're going to do is, well, actually don't even play the steal fans face game first. Actually just go right after the Cubs first. Because if you play the steal fans face game first and then end up losing any millions of fans inside this leading territory, then it's a wasted game. So just follow this path, leave 4 million fans right there, skip to reinforce the leading territory, then move the 4 million fans there, and then try to take this little territory right here. Once you obtain it, you go ahead and face the Cubs on all-star difficulty, but you have to obtain it without losing any fans. If you lose any fans, you go restart it once again and do it until you don't lose any fans. We're gonna hop into this game, beat the Chicago Cubs on all-star difficulty, and then you'll see what we do next. Now, I'm not here giving away any spoilers, but if you took a quick look at that, maybe if you paused the video, you would be able to see some of the future rewards, which we haven't revealed just yet. I don't know, maybe if you did that, it would have been a smart idea. Probably the only time I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the video. So we have 6 million fans now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get all the territories that we do not have. So that is gonna help us for whenever we reinforce. Why is it so difficult to just go straight up? Here we're gonna put 3 million fans, just because we got to capture these 2. You got to do it in a smart manner, and we're going to move all these fans, or actually we're going to leave 2 million there. Now the reason why we're leaving 2 million, and you always want to leave 2 million, as you guys see, I was struggling big time over there. The reason why you always want to leave 2 million whenever there's 2 million around you is because if you have 2 million, if you have the same number as them, relatively a number bigger than them, they tend not to attack you. So that's the reason why over there I went with that certain number, or why I left 2 million over there, I should say. Now we're going back to the Steel fans phase, and this is why it's important that you take away the Chicago Cubs instantly. Now we have nothing to worry about when it comes from that side. Pretty soon enough, we're going to have to worry about the Kansas City Royals. So what we're going to have to end up doing for them is we're going to have to go ahead. Well, actually, which route is smarter here? I think going to the left is a lot smarter than going to the right, even though it leaves us stuck here. We're going to go to Steel fans again. But what it does going for the Cubs is it prevents them from attacking your stronghold. And since you do have that 1 million fans blocking off the Kansas City Royals, you're going to be good big time. So what do we need? We need 5 million fans or 4 million fans here. Essentially 5. So the rest of the fans, you can either now start charging towards the Kansas City Royals, which might be the smartest thing to do, or you can beef up your territory near the Chicago Cubs. That way you can just go ahead and start taking these remaining territories. Now, I'm going to give this side right here 2 million fans because I'm trying to at least beat that real quick. And with this one, I'm trying to beat the bottom. So what we're going to do before we do any of that is we're going to move these fans over and capture every single open territory. You will receive a 500 stubs hidden reward once you do that. And here, what we're going to start it off with is actually the 2 million fans facing off the 1 million. Please win. Look at that. We high rolled basically. And then these 2 million fans, or how many fans do I have there? 7 million. 7 million is going to go ahead and take care of these 2 millions, hopefully without losing anything. And we high rolled there as well. So now it's going to take us to Steel fans phase. Now, on that Steel fans phase, that's when you want to go ahead and spend 2 million or play a team on veteran difficulty and get those extra million fans. That way you can put it towards your leading territory. Right now what we're going to focus on doing is going straight after the Kansas City Royals before they get any bigger and it gets any difficulter. Even though that's not a real word, I literally just, invented it on the spot. But they have 7 million fans. We're going to have 17 million charging in there, and I'm feeling pretty confident about it. So let's go ahead and start simulating this. It should be easy for us to just breeze through 4 million fans. Told you all, it should be easy. Now we just go ahead, face them on veteran, take that stronghold, and we don't have to worry anymore about them reinforcing. Let's go ahead and play the game. Now for beating the stronghold, we're going to get a Topps Now April pack. That is going to be the hidden reward. And now it is essential that you go ahead and take away the 6 million fans as soon as possible, because if you don't, they might have that opportunity to go right after your 1 million fans and then cut you off from being able to reinforce it. Then they will go ahead and surround basically that stronghold that you just captured, and then once they eat it up, they will be able to attack you and you'll have to face them on veteran difficulty. Now, having 2 spots, I feel a lot more comfortable. I'm going to go ahead, skip to Steel fans, going to go to reinforce. We're going to reinforce the leading territory of 4 million fans, and then we're going to go ahead and just attack the rest of these. And hopefully there is a hidden reward along the lines. Holy cow, the Kansas City Royals seem to be a tough team to beat when it comes to simulation, because how they took away all those millions of fans, I don't understand. Now look at that. Look, they cut us off. Now, we cannot go ahead and attack that 5 million fans because it will put us at risk to lose everything. So we have to go reinforce the start of the path, go back and basically start taking away whatever they have blocking what connects all of our territories together. So with this territory right here, I expect to hopefully beat 4 million fans, but if we don't, it's perfectly fine. I don't think I'm attacking with the 5 million fans. And look at that. Look how difficult this team is to actually go ahead and beat on this. So we could attack the 5 million fans. I'm going to decide not to. Just for the simple fact, we can easily lose just like we could easily win. Let's go ahead and give 19 million fans because I want to feel comfortable in beating them. Or I want to beat them without them taking away basically 10 million fans. And look at that. Even with 18 million fans, they literally had 5 million fans. 5 million. And they went ahead and took us down completely. Now what we're going to do, it was a blessing in disguise, I'm not going to lie. We're going to go ahead and load up every single territory that is nearby one of these flakes with 3 million territories or 3 million fans. That way we can go ahead and attack the flakes or the little spot outside one by one, and hopefully high roll on each and every single one of them. Because if we low roll, meaning their 1 beats our 2, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Not too much trouble. There is another hidden reward. It's going to be a monthly awards pack for the month of April. There we low rolled, got beat by 1 million fans. And here, hopefully, we high roll instead of low rolling again. And when we high rolled there, so that's good. Let's go ahead and take away the remaining 2 1 million fan territories before we have to go back up and try to beat them on the corner right. So there we go. We basically got out of the way. Now we're back to the reinforce phase. I'm going to reinforce this by 1 just because I know I'm moving the fans over to them, so it doesn't really matter too much. So we're going to go ahead and reinforce our new leading territory. We're going to give this 3 million fans, and we're going to attack first to see if we can get the W. We got the W, we got the Kansas City Royals out of the way, and now what we're going to end up doing is we're going to make our way towards whichever team is easier to attack the stronghold of. That's going to be the Houston Astros, since the San Francisco Giants, of course, if you see clearly, they have a lot more fans blocking their stronghold than the Houston Astros, who only have 1 million fans. But I'm going to do a smart thing in taking these 3 territories to begin with and then making my way up there. So that was probably the smartest decision I could have probably made. Now, I'm not going to put my leading territory right next to the stronghold. I'm going to leave it just outside the stronghold. That way they don't attack me and basically start taking all these new territories I created. So we're going to skip the steel fans, go to reinforce. Now we're going to reinforce this by 20. We're going to go all the way to either or of the 2 million fans we have left. And we're going to go and reinforce this territory just in case the Giants start moving up towards us. We should be able to take away the Houston Astros pretty quickly, and let's go ahead and face them. So this is what I was afraid of, and that's why I didn't go next to them originally, because their stronghold usually always attacks whatever is near them, and if it attacks with, let's say, 9 million fans, then those 9 million fans are just going to keep trickling down and basically eating your path. Let's go ahead and face them on veteran. So once you go ahead and take the Houston Astros stronghold, you get 1,000 stubs. And let's see how many fans we have there. We have 18 million fans. Now, I do not feel comfortable going ahead and trying to attack 11 million fans, especially after what happened to us after we were attacking the Kansas City Royals. So I'm going to juice myself up to 35 million fans, and hopefully, or 36 actually, this is enough to take out those 3 remaining territories and live a good life. Hopefully. Look at that. We had 36 million fans against 11 million fans. They were able to bring us down to 23. They basically took away 13 million fans. And then from 23, we had 6 million fans. They dropped us down to 14. Took away 9. Hopefully 5 doesn't beat us like it did last time. And look at that. 5 turned out to be the easiest one. So now we're feeling good again. And now take a quick look at the Giants. They're coming right after us. So this is what you do now. Instead of going to reinforce that territory towards the Giants, what you're going to do is you're going to move these 12 million fans there, and we're just going to keep them there for now as we go ahead and capture all these new territories, these open territories. Hidden reward, standard pack. We're going to go ahead and capture as many territories as possible. So I'm going to go actually to the left because that gives us an opportunity to just get this little honeycomb basically under control and then stop right there. Alright, that's another hidden reward. We're gonna go to steel fans phase, gonna go to reinforce, and we're gonna move the 13 million fans up here, even though we don't really have to. But the Pirates, it's pretty easy to kill them off as well, so I am gonna go ahead and move the fans up there and then go after, well, I don't want to go after the Giants, so I'll go after the Detroit Tigers next, and after the Detroit Tigers, I will 100% go after the Milwaukee Brewers, because the Milwaukee Brewers, they're right there. So look at this right here. This is a different situation. We have 31 million fans, so we can directly right after the stronghold, right next to the stronghold, and not have to worry about anything, because these 1 million fans, they will never attack us to start it off. So we go ahead, face them on veteran, beat them, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we've completed 4 out of the 9 goals. We just captured 4 strongholds. Now we have 29 million territories over there where the Pirates were at. Now, once again, I'm going to do the same method. I am not going to go out there and attack them knowing that I could lose it all. So we're going to go ahead and skip to reinforce and just juice us up. We're going to start with 54 million fans, and hopefully these 54 million fans are enough to kill the 12, the 8, and the other 8. Right after we take these fans, what we're going to do is we're going to make a straight line towards the Detroit Tigers before they have an opportunity to actually go ahead and reinforce all those fans. Hopefully that 8 million doesn't go ahead and attack us. So as you guys can see, or maybe if you haven't seen already, it looks like the Detroit Tigers are beginning to reinforce their territory, which is scary. You don't want to have them get more territories, because as soon as they start reinforcing it and putting more territories in front of their stronghold, it makes it harder for you to actually get there, and you tend to waste more time, if truth be told. So we're gonna finish this off with 6 million fans. Not too bad. I think we started off with 54, and the way we're gonna do this right here is we're gonna give the fans over to this territory, and we're gonna move the 6 million fans over to this territory. Now as soon as I see the Giants come up 1, I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce this territory to around 10, just like you guys see the 13 million fans one. So we're gonna take these 2 territories, and depending on the difficulty, if it's all-star, I'll face the Tigers, but if it's not all-star, then I'm not gonna go ahead and face them. So it depends on the difficulty when we get there. We got these 2 million fans to take care of. It's gonna leave us with 24 million fans. I don't feel like attacking every single one of those 1 million fans, but one thing I do feel like doing is attacking the 2 in front of the stronghold, just in case we go ahead and get attacked from that 14 million fans they have. Also, by not attacking this one, it prevents the 4 from retaliating and trying to take away the 1 million fans. We're gonna face them on veteran. Let's go. So once you go ahead and take over the Detroit Tigers, you're gonna get a Legends and Flashback pack. Now look at that. We have 19 million fans. And we're not going to go ahead and do anything. We're not going to go after the 1 million fans. We're not touching any of that. What we're going to do is we're going to simply go to skip to steal fans phase. We're going to go to reinforce, and we're going to make this 5 million fans for now. We're going to go ahead and then give 26 million fans to this territory right here. And let's go ahead and take the extra 2 we have just lying out here and move them over to the 26 million fans, because we need as much fans as possible to go ahead and take care of the Milwaukee Brewers. So we're going to go straight to them, make a beeline. Once we make a beeline and conquer them, then we will go ahead and take the remaining 3 territories, because as I said prior, it is essential that we do so. So we're going to face them on veteran. Let's go ahead and beat them real quick, and I'll be back. So for beating the Milwaukee Brewers, you're going to get a 5-pack bundle, which is not too bad. Now let's see how many fans we have there. We have 23 million fans. We're going to do the same thing we did prior, which is to just go ahead and reinforce. So let's go all the way back to Milwaukee. I don't know why it sends you all the way back to the top. It should just send you right back to where you originally started. Now the only unfortunate thing about this right here is they might try to attack this 1 million fan territory either or with that 2 million fans. And what that's going to do is that's going to leave us basically with a bad path to go back up, but we should be able to go back up regardless. We got ourselves 50 some million fans, because these territories, they've been trying to beat us up non-stop. And look at this, 6 million fans, then down to 5 million fans, and they're still just smoking us out completely. It's unbelievable at times, to be honest. So let's go, 27 versus 7. This should be easy. This should be easy. Alright, thankfully this one was a lot easier than the previous one. And then 22 versus 4 should be a pretty easy one as well to take care of. And it was pretty easy. Okay, so we're feeling pretty good right now. What we're going to do next is we're going to skip to steal fans phase again. We're going to go to reinforce. And now I want to connect myself with this little territory I got going on towards the Tigers, or that I had going on towards the Tigers. But most importantly, I want to just take away all these territories. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to reinforce this leading territory right here. Going to go ahead and move the 19 million fans over there. And keep in mind, over there near the Giants, they're constantly reinforcing that 9 million fans, or reinforcing that territory next to our 13 million fans because they want to attack it as soon as possible. So what we have to do is we're going to have to reinforce that territory. As soon as I connect this to the Tigers, I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Giants, take this out of the picture. And once we got the Giants out of the picture, it's basically GG's, to be honest. So let's go ahead. 32. And then all we got to take care of is 4 and then 1. And then we can start moving towards the Giants and feel pretty good about ourselves. So 31 versus 1 should be pretty easy. And now another thing that's perfect here is now the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies, they're fighting each other. So I don't really have to worry up there. We're going to skip to steal fans phase. We're going to go back to reinforce. And you could do either or. You can start attacking from 13 million, but I'm actually going to start attacking from the bottom left side because it's the weaker side, and it's going to allow me to get to the stronghold a lot quicker than if I went ahead and started trying to beat up all those territories. So we're going to go ahead, face the Brewers. This should be pretty easy. 63 versus 2 million fans should be pretty easy to take care of as well. Hopefully this is a hidden reward right here. It's not, which is perfectly fine. Nothing to complain about. We've gotten a bunch so far. Better than the first Conquest map, I do have to say. And now with 50-something million fans attacking 4 million fans, it should be relatively easy to go ahead and take the stronghold. Once we take the stronghold, we basically got the Giants conquered. And after we got the Giants conquered, we only got the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres to take care of. So we just completed goal number 5, and we get a set 7 headliners pack, and you do not receive anything for beating the Giants. Now we got 55 million fans. That should do the trick in terms of beating these 14 million fans and then the remaining territories. After this, what we're going to do is we're going to reinforce that 13 million fans we had blocking out the 9 million fans, and once we do that, it's going to be GG's. We just basically capture the remaining territories, and then it's pretty much smooth sailing. All you have to do is go straight after the Phillies and straight after the San Diego Padres. Of course, in this video, as we do in every single video, I'm going to be showing you all what it is we obtained in terms of the packs, and that is always going to be in the end of the video. So this is going to give us 91 million fans, or 90 fans, which is perfect. This should be enough. This should be more than enough, actually, to just go ahead and wipe out territories with less than 10 million fans. But you never know with this game. As you guys saw previously, a territory with 9 million fans could not, or 19 million fans could not beat a territory with 5 million fans. So it's just the luck of the draw. Now, I doubt that territory keeps moving. Okay, now they want to attack us, which is fine because we still are in the lead and we have nothing to worry about. If we get a mystery reward, of course I would show you all, but I doubt we're going to get one anytime soon. And look at that, they're going to keep on moving, they're going to keep being annoying, which is perfectly fine because it doesn't really stress us out too much here. We got ourselves, what I'm going to do with the 55 million fans is I'm going to head towards the bottom. If they keep moving towards the bottom, I'm going to stay going after them. So we're not going to go ahead and attack the 2 million fans because we have those 5 million fans in that one territory. And those 5 million fans in that one territory should be enough to actually not have to. Now with 44 million fans, kill off these 2 million fans in this territory and we should be good. And now with these 5 million fans, hopefully they can kill off these 2 million fans and we could call it a day. So yeah, they were able to do just that. We get another hidden reward. And now let's reinforce everything towards the Detroit Tigers. And as I said previously, if anything good comes along, I'll be back to show you all. So for capturing 8 strongholds, we're going to get 800 stubs, 800 experience. And for capturing the Philadelphia Phillies, we get a ballin' is a habit pack. Now all we have left is the San Diego Padres, so let's go ahead and capture them and complete this Conquest map. So now for beating the San Diego Padres, you get yourself an all-star game pack. All we have to do now is just go ahead and capture the remaining territories. So we're going to go ahead and do that. If there is any hidden reward, I will let you all know. So we went ahead, finished the map, luckily enough for us. And we got ourselves 3 sets of headliners packs. We did a pretty good job. We're not going to go ahead and ever do the map again. Now let's go ahead and see the pack rewards that we got for it.